Alright guys, a bit of a different video here today. It's not my usual decklist video or hype gameplay where I'm hitting the horns and throwing confetti or anything like that. That's not what's happening here today. This is a very straightforward video where we have to talk about a very serious problem in Marvel Snap. In fact, I think this is one of the most pervasive problems in Marvel Snap right now that's causing a huge rift in the community, and one that, like, quite frankly, I don't have the answer to, and that's why I'm making this video, because I do think that second dinners watching, listening, getting their ear onto the community, like, they know what you guys are saying, they know what you guys are thinking, and I think that these type of videos where we can lead a discussion in the comments is super important, because it really helps us shape the future of this game, a game that we all love, and a game that I've loved so much since early beta that I changed my content creator career completely. Like, I dropped Dota 2, I dropped everything else I was doing. I'm like, no, I'm playing Marvel Snap. This game is the future. And when I see the future being compromised by very specific things, I want to have it resolved. And so that's why this video exists. So what is this video, Alex? What are we talking about here? Well, the biggest problem for the new player experience right now is, without question, smurfing. And for those that aren't familiar with smurfing, what the term basically means is you have a high ranked player, right? Like, let's say you have a player with lots of experience and they basically make a brand new account so they can be matched against brand new players so that they have an experience advantage. They basically smash the brand new players so that they can kind of like feel good about themselves and then move on with their lives, maybe even making a new account when they start ranking up enough that they start playing against more competitive players. They want the ability to kind of just step on players with really high win rates in order to kind of just, you know, boost their ego, I guess. But so that is a major problem. The problem is that in Marvel Snap's current design, players are kind of incentivized to do that. As I covered in the video, which I'm imaging the thumbnail down below, the major problem with Marvel Snap right now in the way that you rank up, and actually now that I'm kind of thinking about this video, maybe I'm part of the problem because I kind of told people this, but anyways, Marvel Snap doesn't currently use ranking as a means to actually matchmake. I mean, it plays a minor role in it. Like, you're not gonna have massive, crazy, like 100 rank disparities or anything, but it does not play as much as a role as you think. Like, a rank 40 can face a rank 80, for instance. It's all based on collection score. So the more you progress your collection score and the more you collect more cards, the stronger the competition is going to be. And this makes sense because if you're a new player and let's say there's a beta player who has a full collection but you know, isn't very good, it can be very frustrating for you to see all these cards getting dropped from pool 3 that like you have no way of accessing, right? And just getting smashed by that deck. That feels terrible too. But at the same time, what ends up happening is there's a situation where people want to rank up. They want to get those rewards. They want that card back at the end of the thing. They want the free credits. They want the gold. They want whatever it is. And so they're incentivized to rank, which makes sense because people are competitive. Like, I like ranking too. But the result is that people do not actually progress their collection score. They stay in pool 1 or 2 and they just try and feast on these new players to increase their rank. And if you're motivated by rank, then like that is the right thing to do at the time, right? But the problem is that really healthy for the game to have brand new players facing off against players that are getting very, very experienced but suppressing their collection levels and essentially being extremely hard matches for players that are actually legitimately new to the game and unaware of how the matchmaking system works. Is that really fair? And the bigger problem is, and I don't want to show anybody out or, you know, I don't want to do like the thing where I like kind of like call out people's names. I don't want to do that, okay? But because I actually really love the Marvel Snap content creator community. I think it's legitimately one of the absolute best I've ever been a part of. I mean that. But we have even content creators that are like making free to play accounts where they're making content saying that, oh, this is my new free to play account and look how good I'm doing. It's like, no, man, that's, oh, like you're basically calling it a free to play account, but you're actually just smurfing. You're smashing brand new players like that. It's selfish because what you're doing is you're essentially making content off the backs of the players that you're hoping to help. Like, if you're making beginner content, why the hell would you smash all the beginners you're trying to help in the first place? And that's what that is. Like, that it's literally the definition of smurfing. Making a free to play account when you're a player with 4 or 5 months of experience and just annihilating new players for content is not a good look. And so this is a problem we have right now. How do we fix it? Do we focus more on the rank? Like, do we focus more on individual ranks and not collection level? But then you'll have new players getting smashed by decks that they can't really compete with and they don't have the tools to defeat. And then you have the other side is if you suppress the collection level, do you make it so that like, okay, these guys have lower collection levels, but now they're just keeping themselves artificially suppressed so they can farm new players to increase their rank? I don't have the answer, guys. The whole point of this video was just to bring light to what this problem is, and I don't have the answer. I wish I did. I have been walking around for hours trying to come up with a solution, and I don't have it. So in the comments, like, legitimately, this isn't YouTuber bait, like, legitimately, if you know a solution or you have an idea, like, please discuss it down below, because like, I think it's valuable. We need to fix this. And maybe this is a problem that kind of resolves itself in the future, where more players get into pool 3 naturally. They rank up, and then they get over the whole idea of, okay, who cares about the card back? I'm just going to play to my best of my ability, collect the variants, collect whatever. Because that's the other thing. The whole thing's supposed to be about collection. This game is not only about competition, but it's about collection. But the variants are so friggin' expensive. Like, I don't know the numbers, but I don't think people are buying them as much as, they would expect, because it's like expensive for basically an alternate card art, right? So I think that this is a very big issue, and I think that it needs to be resolved. So once again, let us know in the comments what you think, and I'm gonna be reading through as well, because I do think this is a problem that needs to be fixed. And at the end of the day, guys, I absolutely love this game. It is one of the best games, if not the best card game ever created. And I think that every one of you who have played can see its potential. And I just want this game to reach its full potential. And I think that farming new players to gain rank is not the way to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. I can't wait to see your comments, and we'll see you in the next Marvel Snap video.